Hey you guys, I'm back with another video. Now, I whoa, I don't usually do these kind of videos. Hopefully, come on camera. Here we go. Hopefully YouTube will let me put this video out because it's already on YouTube. But I will advise this is for adults. Well, my channel's set up for adults anyway, so it doesn't matter. But this story just caught me and I'm like, what? So hopefully my mommy and my daddy are not watching this or gonna watch it. Oh, wait, okay. But yeah, so hey, it is what it is. We all adults here. I just found this to be a wild ass story. And I want to put it out there. So here we go with this. And hopefully I don't get in trouble. Ooh wee. All right, y'all, listen to this. Parental advisory.
Amen.
What's the freakiest thing you've done in your life?
All right, so for now it's one story, but it probably more. I had a threesome with a guy and his mom, and that was like his birth mother.
Wait. Hold on. So
It was amazing.
when you say threesome, everybody interacted with
She
each other.
was sucking dick.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
Oh my god!
She
oh my
was
God.
sucking.
So it was bad on
She
their part.
did it first.
Hold on, wait,
Oh my God.
wait.
I wanna go.
Hold up.
Yo!
First of all, don't be judging me.
No,
This
no,
is
no,
not
you're
your
not judging me.
judgment.
This is
I'm the one
judgment.
being judged.
This is
Judging the
judgment free.
mom.
This is not about you. This is not about
It's
you.
shocking. It's not judgment.
It's the mother and the son who's
I
Hold
take
on.
my glasses off.
Let's not try. I know this is about to go crazy, but let's try not to talk over each other. Before you even tell us about the
They
threesome,
going to hell.
no, we're not judging them. I'm not judging them either.
I am. They going to hell. But go ahead.
Listen, as long as it's not me and my mom, I'm good. But how the fuck did you get there? Let's give us that story first.
Well, I was talking to him. He's half black and half Italian.
There we go.
Mom,
Don't win.
Mom had him when she was very young, like very young in her she was a teenager, got kicked out. Anyway, him and I meet. This was like years ago when POF was popping. I met him on POF.
Yo, the freaks be on PO.
Hey.
So, so we were talking.
Don't ever go to POF unless you're looking for some wild times and some wild people and some sex and all that type, some X and all that, because that's all that place is for. I visited one time and I said, let me get the heck up off here. Crazy. Listen to this lady.
For a while, we were talking for like 2-3 months, and then we finally met. He took me out, and then we went back to his place, and his mom's was there. And she was like, oh, I was just out. She was like, I was just cleaning up a bit, or whatever the case may be. A lot of people telling me that they probably set me up, but I don't know. But
Not
even
to cut you off, was his mom the
Fire.
black or the Italian?
she was Italian.
Good question.
I didn't want to say I knew that, but go ahead.
Yeah, she was
Hold on.
Italian.
So you get to the crib.
Yeah,
You met the mom before, obviously.
never.
So this is the first.
This is the first time I meet her.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
So
They definitely set you up in exact porno scenario.
Yeah,
Hold
it
on,
sounds
hold
like the intro to one of those porn scenes, right?
Hold on. Keep going.
I'm being judged. Anyway.
No, you're not.
So I go in, she was there. She was in the kitchen and stuff like that. And she's like, oh, babe, I'm going to leave. She's like, oh, no, mom, have a glass of wine or whatever the case is. I get one too. So we get into the living room. They're just like small chat. And, she says hi to me and everything like that. So when we get to the living room, I'm sitting literally right here and she's sitting over there. So he goes into his room and I guess he was changing or whatever. And then just her and I was just small talking. She was complimenting me. She was like, oh, like, you're really like, he told me about you. Like, you really are pretty or whatever. Like, oh, Dominican, yada, yada, yada. fast forward, at this point, we're still sipping. And then she goes, oh, you don't like stand up for me. So I stood up and I'm like, okay. And then she's like, oh, turn around. So I'm turning around. She stands up too. And then she smacks me on my ass. And I'm like, okay. She's like, oh, I just think you're so beautiful, whatever. So then he comes out and we start talking. And she tells him about, she starts complimenting me and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, thank you. So then I sit back down. And she then starts sitting next to me. So she sat like literally right here. I ain't have nowhere to move. I was like cornered. And then he is sitting. He's like sitting right here on the one-seater. And then she's just like, he stands up. So he stands up. After giving me all of these compliments, she's just looking at him. And I'm like feeling mad awkward. And I'm just like, what's going on? So he pulls his dick out.
Oh yeah, that's a regular degular.
And then he's just like,
Pulls his dick out and
he said,
They been fucking.
and I quote,
hold on.
he said, and I quote, do what you do best and come suck this dick.
Say that to
his mom.
to his mother.
To his mother.
Wow.
Oh no.
And I was just sitting there like, I was stunned. Like, I really couldn't move. I was just like, nah. I was like, no. I was like, that can't be his mom.
It sounds like a good Bang Bros scene. or something.
Right, like a bang. And then she got on her knees and she did what she was told to do. I ain't gonna lie, I got turned on.
She adopted?
No,
That's biological.
No.
That's his mama.
And so after she stopped sucking his dick, he looked at me and he was like, come suck this dick. And so I went and I sucked his dick. I mean, but yo, she was gobbling and she eats some good pussy too. But that was it after that. I never talked to him after that. He called me, but I blocked him.
You going to hell for being there.
Oh, I'm going to hell for many other reasons. It ain't gonna be that
I'm
one.
playing with you.
I can't wait for to get Lucifer Morningstar.
They live in the house together.
They probably, so the
They
crazy thing
fucking
is,
regularly.
so
They just needed an extra party.
we had a conversation. I
Space
probably
for me.
didn't talk to him for like a week after that. And then we finally had a conversation and he was just like, like my mom was the one who taught me how to have sex, kiss, whatever. She was like, yo, she had me young. And the more I think about it, what?
It's his facial expressions that's been killing me.
And it's just like, but listening to him talk about his experience with his mother, like she was a kid herself. She had a kid and it's just like,
And she
they
started
just
fucking
had
that
each other
kid.
and they just started right. And, and I was like, whoa, hey. But yeah, that's probably I've done some crazy shit in my life, but I fucked a guy and his mom's.
When does that stop? Like, if he ever gets in a serious relationship, is he gonna stop fucking his mom?
That
And
nigga
that's the
is
reason
in a
why-
serious
Yes,
relationship. He's fucking his mother.
But that's a good question. And I had to tell him, like, yo, I gotta worry about your moms. Like, my whole thing is you've been fucking her since before I even came in the picture.
That's his
How
best.
you
That's his
become
best
the
pussy.
woman? Yeah, I was gonna say, how you become the
his best
woman
pussy.
that
That
you
nigga-
competing with the
Sue.
pussy you came out of?
That nigga
Like,
trying to climb
and
back
he
in
was
where he
in.
came from.
No, he is climbing back in.
That is
Like,
wildin', bro.
he's in there.
Was he raw dogging his mother?
Of course. Of course. Put on-
She's sucking his dick, bro.
Hey, yo. I hope she's making this shit up. That's all I gotta say. I hope she's making up the mother and son and she's just talking about a regular old threesome because that is disgusting. I had my daughter at a young age and I mean, that's an excuse. That woman, they probably is generational. They probably been doing this forever. Like, that is not right. I'm disgusted. Literally. Let's finish listening.
When I put on the condom if I was boning my mom, I would put on as much shit as I could possibly put on to not feel my mother's pussy. Are you kidding me? You're bugging.
He loves
I'm not
that pussy.
dogging my mother.
He loved it.
He loves
And then he was telling me that he was fucking her best friend too. I said, God,
The mom best friend?
the
Oh,
mom's
that's
best
regular.
friend.
Yo.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, they definitely was, getting it on before.
She said
When
it's
we
not
when we
across-
finish, send me the mom Instagram because
I don't.
They want a piece of that too.
You know what? She said that was her biological son. Not even foster. If it's foster mom, still ain't good, but this is somebody that she birthed that came out of her, and now he going back in her. Disgusting. I hope my mom and my dad ain't gonna come across this video because this is nasty.
Too.
Her son gonna walk in the room and cheer you on.
Yeah.
Cheer me
Suck
on,
his dick like
nigga.
just suck this dick, mom. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't.
Nah,
That's,
but
that's some gangster shit.
she was guacking. I was actually proud. I was like, wow.
Because
I know
who's
I
worse,
know
the
I
mom or
had
the
a suck
son?
dick. Huh?
The mom.
Man, that's a great question.
The mom.
That what?
Like, who's really the worst in the situation, the mother or the
She
son?
groomed her son to be that way. She's the worst.
She's worse. She's
Yeah.
worse.
The
I
son
would-
going
Because
to
it's the
hell.
way he spoke to the mom that kind of is making
But
me
she
confused
taught
about
him
who's
all
really
that
in
shit.
charge.
Nah, you think?
No.
Here's the thing: the mom is worse because, like you said, because she groomed him. But now that he's older, he knows exactly what's going on.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
But it's-
Absolutely.
at this point,
it's
it's like,
it's
yo.
a choice. Like you choose to continue to, you know what I
That's
mean?
some-
She got him going out there and finding her fresh ones.
You didn't ask about his pops?
He was a fresh one.
Say it again?
You didn't ask about his pops? Where his pops is at? What happened to
Pops
his
ain't
pops?
can't
Why
be
she
around.
not fucking his pops?
That she Dad is black. Remember, he probably got the fuck up out of here. when-
Dad was
Bro,
nowhere
when he
in the
realized certain things
picture.
about mom.
Dad,
Yeah, but come suck this dick is a very black thing to say. I feel like his dad was in on it.
he wasn't there.
his dad probably got deported. His dad probably in Jamaica. Bro.
Because a white guy would have like, put her there. Or some shit like that.
No,
Right.
white. Listen,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
never fuck a white man ever again.
I was about to say, ooh, because
No.
I thought the sentence ended there. I should
Shout
have
out
let
to all my
that.
white people though.
Because I thought she was going to tell you that she let that white man hog tie her. But we're going to leave that alone, right?
Oh shit! Like R. Kelly.
And then dance around in her underwear. But we're going to leave that where
I look like I
it's
know
at.
the whole time, people.
You let him unchain your Django. Oh,
Now this one, this is when she phones a friend the whole time. As soon as she walks in, it was so many triggers and red flags
Yeah,
that,
we
meant-
gonna need
that
another
said leave, and I was like,
fucking
bitch, turn your location on, like for real, because she walked in there, and the first red flag was when you went to the bathroom and he ain't have no soap to wash, and she was like, she needs soap, and he handed her shampoo, bitch, go. First indication you should.
No soap in this
I had to take a shower. You know that.
I shower with shampoo
That
before.
soap, no,
Yeah, but
not the
that was the-
shampoo. You know that hand soap, that soap something that you
Soft
get at
soap?
Walt. That
Soft soap.
Soft soap? No.
Ew.
That shit'll rip you up,
I
bro.
washed up with dish liquid. I washed up with neutralizer.
Yeah, but the
shampoo.
thing
I done
is, if
washed
you
up
got
with
a woman
mad
coming
shit.
over and you planning on fucking, normally, you
Come
might
clean.
come just have a regular bar. I'd rather see a little ivory or something in there, but you
he
just
had just picked me up from work, so we went back to his house. He lived in Connecticut, and he was handsome. I was
even
like,
have
yo,
a
I've always wanted to see what it is with a white man. I was like, okay, this is my opportunity. So we were there chilling. After I took a shower and everything, we're chilling in his living room and his bedroom. Sorry, and then he goes, "What size bra are you?" I was like,
second
Gangster?
flag.
That's gangster? I never used that one before.
so, I tell him my bra size. And then he's like, well, what size panty are you? I told him my panty size. He
set it
was
up.
like, take it off.
Oh, he set it up.
Cool,
He set
cool.
it up.
Okay,
Take it off.
all still green flags. All still green flags.
So you set it up.
The red is coming though.
That's confidence right there.
That's gangster, bro.
Apple in
So
your mouth.
I take it off. He puts on my bra.
What? What?
Okay, red flag number 3.
And then he put on my underwear.
Red flag
And
number
he
3.
gets on top of his bed, and then he stands like this, and he goes,
Wait, he put your shit?
"What?" Yeah, and then
Yeah.
he goes, "What do you think? How do I look? First of all, you white. You might kill me." I said, "You."
Because she done now she realized she was Silence of the Lambs, right?
White nigga.
Okay, y'all. Look, I'm gonna stop it there because, girl, the red flags. Yeah, I should keep it going. I didn't hear this story, so let me see how many minutes is left. Blah, 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 blah. A little bit. We'll go a little bit longer, and then we'll end it for this one.
Play like that.
Yeah, but my whole thing
He
is
put on the bra?
he put on both my panty and my bra.
White niggas play like
But wait a
that.
minute,
What was
wait a
the
minute.
other clause to it? That's not even a whole clause.
That's not it. I had my period.
Oh, no.
So why
God.
you take off your panties and give it to him?
He's white, and he told me to take it off.
Did you tell him you had your period?
He knew I had my period.
So,
the
Did you
pad,
remind
The
him?
pad had blood in it.
the pad had a little.
Oh, this nigga put the pad on.
That is gross.
Oh.
So he put on my. He put on.
You nasty nigga. You nasty,
That is
bro.
gross.
fuck out of here. You put a pad on my nigga. That's worse than putting the panties on, son. You wildin'.
Yo, man, he wanted the
And
full
at this point,
experience.
you realize you stuck.
So
In
then,
Connecticut.
because I told him, and I was
Hold
just
on.
like, I didn't.
You going to hell too for putting that pad on, my nigga. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, he is going to hell. So I know. But that is hilarious and disgusting and a super, super turn off. Girl, it is bananas. That shit crazy. Oh, I'm having fun today. I'm trying to think of something else I could share with you guys. Because I have a lot of little videos I downloaded or whatever. Let's see. Every time I pick this phone up, something going off. But yeah, so what I'll do is, let me see. I don't know, but I'll think of something else that that I think is interesting. So what I'm gonna do is, I guess I'm gonna end this one. Yeah, straight to hell. I'm gonna end this one and try to come back with something else. I'm gonna try to sit here, and if I don't do that, I'm gonna work on my project that I sent you about the next video that I really want to do with the panel full of women. And we're going to talk about a partial hysterectomy and menopause and things like that. So I will try to get something together, but I really want to do that one. I'm going to try to work on it now. And if I don't bring it out today, because I got to gather all y'all together, I need y'all. If I don't do it today, I'm going to make, oh wait, tomorrow is what? What's today? It's Thursday. Shit. Shoot. I'm not going to be able to do it tomorrow because it's my granddaughter's graduation. So I'm going to be out of town. I got to go back to the city. Okay, I'll have to hit you. Yeah, girl. Hit me on the back end. Somehow I'm going to try to get you access to look at what I sent you. I don't know how to do it. So I'll try. Then maybe somehow can't we get on StreamYard and not be like, I don't know. We'll talk on the back end. So, okay, love, I really appreciate you coming back. Thank you so much. And hopefully I won't get flagged on this video, and hopefully they won't take it down, or I won't get copyright or whatever, because I've never done like an explicit video like this. So we'll see how it goes. All right, you guys, please, please, please hit the like button for me. Please share this video if you like. Okay. Love you guys. See you on the next one. Bye, Cookie Cook.